together, but yeah, one of my veneers came out and I want to get it fixed, but I ain't been in contact with her. How do you feel about Amanda Nunes fight after your first MMA fight? Why do people look? Did I look that great to where people should be comparing me to Amanda Nunes? That's just a question. I'm asking y'all. Because I didn't feel like I looked that great to nobody to be comparing Amanda Nunes to me. And I don't think that Amanda Nunes should even be looking at me as competition right now. Because I just had my first MMA fight. If she's smart, though, she would want to fight me early in my career. You know, like right now or next year. You know, like that would be something that would be smart on her end. You know, because I'm inexperienced and she's still to be ahead of me. But once 4 years of experience, then we can start talking about a fight with Amanda Nunes. But not right now. Not right now. And that's me being respectful of her and of her greatness. You know, but, you know, I'm taking it one fight at a time. I'm fighting girls who are on my level and work my way up. But just know that I am looking at the girls who are at the top. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to get dangerous. Like, I'm dangerous now. But I'm about to get dangerous to where people going to be like, we don't even want to take her down because she going to beat us on the ground. And they already don't want to stand up with me. So, yeah. I'm definitely about to get right back to it. Ellie said back, you would smash her. Ellie, stop. I would not smash Amanda Nunes in an MMA match. Not right now. But a couple years, people going to make sure she stay the fuck away from me. A lot of girls posted and will probably try to shoot on you and take you down. No, I don't practice flying knee. Why won't Layla Ali fight you? I have no idea, but that's not even something that I even worry about no more. About Layla Ali fighting me. I don't even worry about that no more. Nope. And thank you for everybody buying badges. Hey, Mike. What's up, y'all? You a beast. You pushed your face off. Man, I don't know what was wrong with me after the fight. I was screaming stuff that I never even thought about saying before. Oh my God, I was yelling so much stuff I never even thought about saying before. Like, I don't know why I was saying, like, Mama, your daughter a dog. I don't even know where that came from. It wasn't me talking. It was Claressa, for real. Like, Claressa was in full effect. Yeah, I was still smiling. Like, I had watched the highlight of the fight so many times. I'm like, man, this is so crazy. Man, it was like, you know, like seeing myself on the ground, seeing me land on top when I took her down, or she tried to take me down, rather, and just seeing me get back up, and then seeing me, you know, just seeing me like stay like so composed and go in there and just, man, it's crazy. I was crying when I was watching the interview. I'm like, man, that's Claressa talking, bro. That's not even me. So Claressa is my alter ego, for those who don't know. I grew up in a gym full of all guys, and I was the only girl. So in order for me to be comfortable, in my head, I've always been like that nigga. So when I say that nigga, like that nigga is Claressa. Like, I've always been like that. Like, I'm that one in the gym. Even though I was a girl, it was like I was always the best fighter in the gym. So I always was just like having to big myself up, especially getting ready to spar against guys who were bigger and stronger. I had to have a lot of heart and have to have a lot of just letting them know, like, you may think I'm a girl, but, you know. So, where can I reach out to do a Twisty collab? I don't even know what a Twisty collab is. Yeah, it was, listen, I tell everybody, like, it was risky, you know, especially going there with my first fight against a grappler, but it was worth it. I know you like to dance, so are you gonna come up with a victory dance? I think on it. I'm really getting good at TikToks, so I don't know. If you were to write a new book, would it be fight training, cookbook, children's book, or biography? If I was to write a new book, I'll write a book about, I think I want to do a book about biography. But I can do a cookbook, and I can do a training book. I believe that it would benefit a lot of people. Bruh said it ain't taking Navy Federal. What? I think you're beautiful and you're pretty smart in my. Everybody who bought a badge, it shows me. So when y'all ask y'all question, just here you go. How sore were you after your first couple of training sessions doing wrestling and jiu-jitsu? Tony Fryer. Listen, I was so sore the first couple weeks after doing jiu-jitsu and wrestling, to where it was like I would tell coach, like, hey, I need the whole day off. Like, my body has never been this sore. And that was like for the first 2 or 3 months. And then after that, my body started getting used to it. I started getting used to the soreness. And I was able to deal with it more and do more training sessions while I was sore. But man, it was just so much like tightness in my traps and, heavy weighing on my arms. Man, it was insane. Really, it was. But I was able to get used to it, just submerge myself in it. I have 55 people who have bought badges. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys. Keep asking your questions, MMA pays more for women. I haven't been paid more in MMA than I've been paid for my boxing fights, but it's only my MMA debut. But I will say that next year I will be getting paid more than I've gotten paid in boxing. And, yeah. And also endorsements and sponsorships and everything have come from doing MMA, which didn't come in boxing. Did they give you a stake in the league? Because I never heard of them. Did they give you a stake in that? A stake? I mean, like a piece of it? I heard them before you. No. I'm just a PFL fighter. And I think that they blessed me with a great opportunity. Millions of people have watched me fight. And I'm becoming a household name, which means a lot to me. So I think it was a great deal to be with them. Katie Tater, she wants to fight you, but you have to pay $1 to ask her questions. What? What advice would you give to young female boxers? The advice I would give to young female boxers is to not get discouraged. Keep training hard, keep growing. And never think that you can't learn more, or that you can't get stronger and faster. That'd be my advice to them. And just not to ever get discouraged either. That's my advice. I'm from Flint, but you rock the blue braids for awareness of the water crisis. How has things changed? Oh, if you're from Flint, then you should know that the water crisis is still going on. That's why I wear the blue hair. People, the awareness I bring, get people to bring water and donate water and bring pallets of water to Flint, which I like, to do. Makes it easier for everybody. Do you feel you have more power in the smaller gloves? And congrats, champ. I feel like I have power up in either glove, 10 ounces or 4 ounces. But hey, how many pay-per-view buys did you get for your last boxing match? Great question, but not gonna answer that. Why is Savannah Marshall afraid to fight you? I honestly don't think Savannah Marshall, she's not afraid to fight me, but she knows she can't beat me. I think she's doing all this wolfing and all this talking because she got some confidence from knocking out a few tomato cans. But she knows that I'm not afraid of her. We made her offer a few years ago. She turned down. And I'm saying that I turned down a deal. I never turned down a deal. I'm negotiating, which she don't know shit about because she's such a low-class fighter, Yeah. Yeah, Marshall be doing a whole bunch of talking, but all her promoter got to do is pay the money that I ask, and we'd be all good. And not get in there and tear her ass up. Easy. Right. Who the fuck is Savannah? Right. Exactly. I think you have a routine where your body can move and function. Congrats on the success. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Serena Williams, Simone Biles, Claressa Shields. Who's next? We got a lot of great girls coming up, And so, well, and I just want to say this to everybody: like, if I would have went into my MMA fight, scared or intimidated, I would have lost right off bat, Dawkins Joseph, buy a badge. You ain't bought a badge and you asking questions. I ain't even finna entertain you. I'm finna block you off of here because you're irritating me. Stupid ass. Like Katie Taylor weighed 135. I fight at 160, 168, and 154. She already done said in plenty of interviews she don't want to scrap with me, even if I go to 147. So stop trying to make something that it ain't. I'm from the UK, but Samantha Marshall can't touch it. Psh, you better know it. Better know it. You're right. Better know it. You know, and somebody asked me, like, why am I so unapologetically myself? It's like, look, it's too hard to be somebody else. It really is. And I don't have time to be trying to be nobody else. Do you have opinions on Naomi Osaka avoiding press conference due to anxiety? You know, somebody else asked me that same question about how I felt about the tennis player Naomi, getting off tournament due to anxiety and not doing interviews and stuff. And I would say that interviews is a part of our job as athletes, but I would also say too that everybody isn't as strong-headed as they perform, right? And she's a great tennis player, but sometimes people ask you questions and it do make you doubt yourself, or it do make you doubt your training, or make you look at your opponent as being bigger and better than what they are.